Let's make sure that stream is good. Look good on this end, and from this end, it is... Test, test. Yep, there we go. A few seconds delay, but that is fine. Alright, let's go ahead and do our free 10 spin. Maybe have an angry mango visit us. Maybe. Probably not, though, because, you know, I can't be that lucky. I just can't. It'd be nice if there was unique animation, I guess, if Angry Mango showed up. Like it turns black as the night sky. But, you know, that's just me, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before. Ugh. Getting the gunk out of my eyes. And we got a single Matahari, which we will proceed to sell. Because we don't need no Matahari. Only a few gold embers. And I could probably get away with storing those, actually. Been cleaning up my inventories a little bit. Oh, right. They're equipped. Derp. Forgot about that. Because for some reason, you can't store equipped stuff. Woo! You know what? Wrong one. And, in fact, Gramps, we're gonna swap you over to Hero Ellie. And... Melt, get the dangerous beastie. Okay, this'll work. But, party setup is what I wanted to go to, so I don't need it. I need it. I don't need the bronze farm, and this is where all that freaking uses of those are. And by bronze farm, I mean the rose farm. There we go. And I still have more. Wait. I wish you could, like, set dates for how long the parties are gonna be in use, but maybe that'd be a little too much to ask. Good lord. So much parties. Why? We should probably keep this one just as a challenge quest party. Default challenge quest party. Okay, now we can store most of these. Clear them out of the inventory, and we're good now. Okay. We killed a little time. Let us continue Halloween. So, as you can see, I've done the free quests for the Graveyard, Castle Town, Forest, Cave, and Snowfield. These are still to go, but they require 100 AP each, so I'm not going to bother with them right now, because we have Story Stanley. Okay, so let's see if this has notable droppage. Fair amount of silver currency. You know what? Fair amount is fair. And we're stuck with... Dang it! So we're not really gonna farm much in the way of silver, then, is what the game is trying to tell me. Looks like we want this one. Yeah. And let's begin. Should be easy enough. Story quests are not that hard to begin with. Except for maybe the boss fights in Halloween. Although this was last Halloween, which was weaker. I don't know how this Halloween will be. I'm looking forward to it, though, because more Liz. We've come back. Ignoring the fact that there's giant secrets floating in the night sky, what could it be that Elizabeth doesn't understand? Green Man, you seem to have some idea. Huh? Ha! Don't play dumb. You're the only one who had a knowing look on your face. Oh yeah, probably. What is it? Why don't I understand? Didn't you notice something about the town? The town? Oh, now that you mention it, nobody was preparing for Halloween. Everyone was locked up in their houses. Isn't that because the Queen and the Pyramid banned all the festivals? No. The lack of activity was apparent long before even she came. Huh? Let me fill you in. You were so busy getting excited for Halloween that you left all your administrative duties in the lurch. Oh. Don't owe me. And because you were doing nothing as leader, the townspeople didn't know that it was okay to get ready for the festival or not. Neither did your soldiers. They couldn't decide whether to go forward with the preparations or whether to stop them. You were the only one who was getting excited for Halloween, basically. That's really bad. So that's it. So you alone got swept up in the Halloween fever that you forgot to order preparations to begin. I'm in shock. How can you be a ruler if you don't care for your people? The ruler must first ensure that their subordinates' bellies are full. Only then can the ruler eat. But I was really busy preparing for the concert. There's really no excuse for what you've done. What should I do, puppy? Uncle Vlad was really mad. Let's make it the best Halloween. The best ever, but how? Well, all you have to do is tell the townspeople that Halloween's begun. That's right, Elizabeth. Let's start Halloween properly. Yeah, you're right, but how? Hand out pumpkins, throw sweets, and have a little brats get their costumes ready. And then get rid of that wandering ghost who's drawn to the festivities. Got it! Then make the announcement. Huh? Make the announcement. Tell everyone that the festival you promised them, the one with overflowing sweets, is set to begin. As a leader, you must be capable of such a proclamation, especially given how loud you usually are. Yeah, you're right. I can't just lip-sync along with some recording through a mic. My pride won't allow it. Here I go. This is Elizabeth Bathory, ruler of Castle Sujette. I am sorry I'm late, but I have an announcement. Let the Halloween festivities commence. And now there be ghosts. Careful, Elizabeth's proclamation made the dead burst from the ground. As I expected, your words made the dead scream in terror. It's time for this Halloween thing to begin. Come, Master. I'm seeing lots of pumpkin heads. Let's smash them all. Master, I'll do my best. This time I'll do Halloween right. I'm sure you will, Liz. I'm sure you will. Gotta love Liz. Such a precious vampire, dragon, hero, idol, girl. She's a lot of things, isn't she? Did I put the proper C on? Yeah, I did. Okay. I think so, at least. Greetings, Flippin' Percy. Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. Just doing some Halloween fun times right now. Because Halloween is always good for a laugh. Oh, and thank you for that follow as well, Flippin' Percy. It is greatly appreciated. Lovely H2O. But I do hope so that you are enjoying the Halloween event yourself. Hey, Akabara, welcome, welcome, welcome. Indeed, Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Halloween is almost around now, too. It's like a little more than a month away. This year has really flown by. Challenge quests were too easy? I've not gotten around to those just yet, because I'm a story player. Same here, Flippin'. Same here. I have not yet burst into an apple, though when I do end up having to farm, I'm probably going to use some of the bronze and silvers they handed out, because, yeah. Oh, wait. Sumanai. It is time for Sumanai. And Pure Buster Blast. Almost beat the last one with Solo Astolfo, but your C's aren't good enough? Give it time, Akabara. Give it time. Given time, you'll get that Astolfo soloing going. Mainly because there's also going to be the ability to power up the cards for skills. Because that kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't know the exact details, but it's something like spending QP to give each of the cards a plus something to damage. Like I said, I'm not 100%, I just know JP got that fairly recently. But even still, that seems cool. Not to mention command codes or something JP has. Oh, there's so much cool stuff JP will be happy. Yep, something about powering up cards. Not the Noble Phantasm, but the actual individual cards. It's another way for power creep, I guess. In fact, let me see if I can't find that on the wiki here. Because the Fate Grand Order wiki is generally fairly accurate with stuff. Command code. Hang on. Okay, let's think. Nope, not the ad. I don't want to click on an ad. Let's see. Command cards. Stop moving around with ads popping up. Jeez. Oh yeah, command codes are gonna be awesome. Okay, then the list of all the cards. Could have swore I read something about being able to power them up. No, that's a skill. Oh, I didn't know that. Bunny Toria has the ability to shuffle those. Okay, you know what? The wiki doesn't have it. FGO, power up. Command cards. Command card strengthening. Okay. So, command card strengthening is an upgrade feature introduced in the FGO Fest 4th anniversary. Gives the opportunity to all servants to enhance their base damage of their command cards. Similar to command code engraving, where after you've selected a servant, you'll need to select which command card to strengthen. As the update, this new feature, the weekly login bonus, now includes something. So, it's something that you can only get once a week. Maximum damage upgrade for a single card is 500. Every upgrade adds 20 to the command card. All copies of the servant have their command card upgraded. Temporary servants cannot be upgraded. You cannot revert upgrades. And they will get an icon. So, it looks like it costs 500,000 QP to start with. Actually, it looks like 500,000 QP for every upgrade and one of those things. So, yeah. Seems interesting. More closer, looking forward to Shimosa. And you managed to get Gil on JP. Very nice, Flippin'. Very nice. I'm saving. Well, rather, I can't do JP. I play the game mainly for the story and the waifus, I guess. But if I can't understand what they're saying, then it's kind of like, is there much of a point, really? But, got the JP account. How are you doing on that JP account then, Akabara? We got a lot of pumpkins. Let's give them to the people. Let's get Halloween off to a good start. That's right. You gotta start with a strong opening act. That is true. That is another thing with JP. They don't have Clairvoyance EX. Although even then, we don't have Clairvoyance ranked EX either, so that's kind of beside the point. Anyways. Alright, so this one is gold currency dropping, with the Brave Hero Ellie-chan CE being the best one, it looks like. Yeah. Of course, it won't let me use anybody's proper supports. Okay, Seba Archer. Seba Archer. So an archer class, so let's bring Amia in then. Because he can deal with this. There we go. Alright, looks good. Let's go. Just started the first real singularity, gonna get carried by the support for the first 304. I mean, I believe if you find somebody with a 10-10-10 level 100 Herc, you should be good, Akabara. Because I guess that can blitz you all the way through to Solomon. Just play JP to experience the newer servants for yourself. That's not a bad idea. That truly isn't a bad idea. I mean, I don't know. I have debated playing JP, but it's also a time sink thing, and the temptation of wanting to purchase quartz on the JP server. So yeah, I gotta hold myself back from temptation. That, and I'm a little lazy. Townspeople still aren't celebrating Halloween. I'm not sure, but they don't seem very happy. And let's start by making this place Halloween Central. Right, puppy? Let's... oh. Yeah, I'm with you. We won't get anywhere unless we ask the townspeople. Right. Time to order the pigs around. Nobody likes being called a pig. Explain to them what's going on properly. Come on, you're the ruler. What? But my fans love it. Even that cock robin chirped with joy. As its owner, that means you'd love it if I called you a pig too, right? Got nothing to do with that fat thing. It just follows me everywhere. Elizabeth, you mustn't assume all humans are the same. If you want to make Halloween fun, then you must ask properly. Fine. Okay, let's split up and ask everyone we come across. We can hand out pumpkins at the same time. You're right. Let's reconvene here in 2 hours. Okay, see you then. Huh? Wait, where do I go? Come with me, Liz. Elizabeth, come with us. I want to hear her say things in a weird way and cause trouble after all. Okay. Alright, I'll sit this one out. I'll be waiting here. Okay, Baraki. Straight up, don't spend on GP. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really have that kind of self-control sometimes. I tasted the forbidden fruit in the GSSR last summer, and ever since, you know. Just say there's a new MASH skin. Okay, I'm obsessed with MASH. That is true, and that might draw me in. Especially if she gets a skin with her in Dangerous Beast outfit. Actually, that would guaranteed draw me in if Dangerous Beast MASH was a thing. But that's a unique circumstance. Totally unique circumstance. GSSR, last year, which was my first GSSR, I got Sanzang. But welcome, guys, and welcome, Red Velvet. Welcome to both of you. How be things? Looks like we're all here. We didn't have any luck. Master, this is depressing. You too? Robin Hood, what about you? No good. Zilch. Still, people did seem to be looking forward to the festivities. Yes, I agree. I don't think they were against Halloween per se, but they were not particularly open about any support either. Forgivable. Halloween's a festival kids and adults can both enjoy. And yet, it seems that Elizabeth doesn't have enough respect as a ruler. Add that to the fact that the Queen and the Pyramid banned Halloween, it's no wonder they're not on board. Sheesh, what kind of queen would do that to a pyramid anyway? Hey, what's it about me that's wrong? No. Your outfit is amazing, Liz. Don't let them tell you wrong. Also, I mean, yes, the sword is a little bit plain, I suppose. Maybe if the sword, like, opened up and sort of gained a railgun in between it, firing from that red part of it. That would be an awesome sword. And then you could be a true saber. But that's beside the point. MP3 Sanzang purely through spooks. I mean, to be fair, I got MP2 Sanzang through spooks. And yes, of course, deers are allowed here, Red Velvet. The servant I got from this summer's GSSR was Proto Arthur, who I can't level up anymore because I need the fangs to get Malters. I know, I'm literally talking about that sword. That would make an awesome railgun. The pommel just need... Pommel. Yeah, the guard, that's what it is. The guard just needs to come out a little bit more elegantly so that the blades can have a place to lock in when they separate out and start drawing arcs of energy between the two of them to fire a beam of energy. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And I guess the shield, you know, the shield could also open up a little bit, sort of becoming more Captain America-esque and project a giant shield. Yeah. I'm a hero! Halloween has been banned by... Oh no, not you people again. Oh, I know. Hey, you there. What do you think when you look at me? What do I think? You should hold back on showing your skin. It'll hurt if you get slashed. Zero fashion sense. Yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point. That's not really too good of armor, you know. It doesn't really protect too much against slashing. Although I suppose the neck is probably protected fairly well. Yeah, the neck is definitely protected. It looks like the pauldrons do sort of form sort of a collar around the neck, so... Yeah, I guess the neck is protected. And the feet, it looked like, are protected, and that is a dangerous spot. You don't want your ankles or heels to be clipped in battle. Yes. Sound. Oh no. More commotion. Well, it has nothing to do with me. I've got this chocolate cake that the townspeople gave me to consume instead. Feels like a waste to even eat it. Where should my first bite be? Gee, it looks good no matter where you begin. You're an adorable little thing. I think I should take a little nibbles from the side and... Hey, what gives? Oh no. Somebody ruined the cake. Oh, how sad. It saddens me that the Queen does not wish to see the town stained orange in the orange of Halloween. Huh? What's with this pretty boy? I'm Tristan, former Knight of the Round Table, currently a Queen's Knight. Call me Tristan the Tragic, or perhaps Tristan who sighs and looks upon the setting sun. Way too long. You're an archer, you don't need to go out ahead. Here's one more. What the? Where's he going? Huh? What was that? Wait, where are you? I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot about this. New enemy approaching for sure this time. What's wrong, lads? Shut up! What a sudden sleep hold. I give. I'm tapping out. Start fighting each other. Nice, let's take them out now. I don't really understand why, but my body is telling me that Black Knight needs to get mashed up. Just like Gwen's potato dishes. Mash Zerker. Oh. Zerker mash. Zerker mash. Zerker mash. Wearing dangerous beast. Oh. Yes, that'd be nice. That would be nice. Right. Prepare to die. It's the enemy. The enemy's here. The enemy. Enemy. Now. Exactly. Which, you know, I'm pretty sure I brought this up last stream, but given that is his title, does that mean that the only female the Master can marry without having to worry about Lancelot doing his name would be MASH? I do wonder. Even if it is a weird thought out of nowhere. I can't help my mind thinking of such things. And you know, I have to say, I am actually quite glad that I pumped Nito Chris up in leveling. She actually is a very strong unit. I'm glad I spent Nerofest Embers on her. It is well worth it. And I'm also glad I did Emiya's strengthening quest, because let's face it, he's kind of not too great otherwise. Drink time. Okay. I mean, we all tease Lancelot for his monk gear, but I'm pretty sure Tristan and Gawain might be a little bit worse, you know? I'm pretty sure that, given the opportunity. Managed to max out all your golds during Nerofest. Very nice, Flippin'. How many boxes did you end up getting through? I myself went through 46, I think. Yeah. That's a fair amount of boxes. I mean, to be fair, I really could have done that much. I had plenty of apples for it. But supreme laziness and procrastination sort of hurt my case. But yeah, 150, you know, you're not going to have any troubles with skill gems for quite a while. At the very least. I should probably kill this guy. Gawain can 1v1 you at the Denny's parking lot at 8 PM. I mean, is there any real reason for it to be late at night, though, Red Velvet? Because can't Gawain just make it daytime? So, calling him out to a night duel... I mean, maybe you can catch him off guard, and if his blessing thing ever stops, then he'll be weakened. So actually, maybe challenging him at night is the proper move, because then he has to waste mana to make it daytime. Clever. Got bored, so decided to strive to starting to learn Hebrew, even though you're already learning French, Japanese, and occasionally Spanish. Barely know anything, only the letters and how to introduce myself and say thanks. That is not bad at all, guys. So, jeez. Talk about a lot of languages, man. I can speak English, and I remember tiny bits of high school level Spanish. And I believe I can do the alphabet and some basic things in sign. ASL, to be specific, but... yeah. 5 languages known. Geistal, you are a beast. Dinner at 8. 8 o'clock dinner is a good time to have dinner. Hello, 6 Dark Gaming 9. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some FGO fun Halloween times, because the Halloween events are probably second to Gudaguda I'd say, in terms of comedy. Oh, and thank you for the follow as well, Dark Gaming. Loser! We lost. How sad. Sir Tristan Sterlitz, I mean, the Mysterious Black Knight, have been defeated. Anyway, this town's gotta celebrate Halloween. I won't allow any complaints. That goes for you guys too. Here, wear these and go celebrate. Oh, jack-o'-lantern. Wait, let me at least remove my helm. Save it! She's making skeleton head knights. That actually would be terrifying. Just a bunch of knights. I guess that's why the Headless Horseman is so terrifying. Those knights randomly crying. Probably because you cursed those pumpkins with your Egyptian magecraft or what have you. They'll never come off now. Oh man, one of those knights had a kid. Thank you, Nita Chris. Well, it is Halloween after all. Anyway, Elizabeth. Now the townspeople can prepare for the festivities without having to be afraid of the Queen. It's true. Okay, everyone, we drove all the knights away. It feels safe to openly celebrate Halloween. Good. You seem quite happy considering we lost. Still, I'm glad too. She went chose fast. I'm sure it would have taken at least 10 years. Queen! Yes, now she has the right to face the Queen. Now it's a question of whether or not she can surpass her. This is something we must see with our own eyes. Escape! Yes, let's take flight. Quietly, now. Hey, they're fleeing. Easy. How rude. The vanquished should hang their heads and wait punishment. Surround them, Medjed. How sad, but naturally a knight never gives up. Not until he draws his last breath. The game is not over until the whistle blows. Winner! Now let us escape. So was you. Step aside, young one. You're clearly not one of us. As you can see, I am the embodiment of chivalrous ideals, dreams, and realities. I would never lay my hand on a woman. That holds true even for non-humans like you. In fact, if you were a decade or so older, I would have liked to have dinner with you. See? See? Tristan isn't even restricted by the woman being married. And yeah, flippin', I definitely do prefer the serious events as well, because the story in them is the main thing. The story in the game is the main thing I play for. After MASH, and then the rest of the waifus. But a good story is always fun. But, you know, the comedy of the Halloween and Gudagudas, a good laugh is always nice. Jep, similar to Latin, the particles added to particules added to nouns are like noun decisions, and verbs usually come at the end of sentence. Okay. Greetings, Wobbuffet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How do you do? As for that hole in his chest, I think it might have to do with how he dies, and it's imprinted upon his legend. I think. I'm not 100% certain on that, though I suppose it would be a trivial thing to check. But yeah, look. See, Tristan doesn't even have the dignity. Well, actually, does this make Tristan better than Lancelot? Oh, that's Tristan. Okay, so he's killed while he's harping, so I don't know. You're not responsible enough to be a dad, guy, still, but don't you, I'm sure you probably have a Jack, a nursery rhyme, or at the very least a Janta, so you know you do have daughter-oos. However, given the murderous look on your face, I shall use an evade skill on myself, just to be safe. That wind-cutting bow of yours, so you're the scumgag who's responsible. Great grudge of Rashomon! Oh my, noble phantasm that removes buffs. How awful. So see, Geistalt, you are indeed a dad. Here's another one for ya. So, go Sogenbai. You're gonna pay for what you did to my cake. Great grudge of Rashomon! 2 in a row. How agile. Stupid! Not good. Should have sent them flying the opposite way. I'm flying towards the pyramid. It was like we set them free ourselves. Yep, I saw. I haven't particularly watched Steven Universe, though that's mainly because I haven't watched proper TV cartoons or anything in a long, very long time. It's mainly the animes for me now. I'm no longer one of those cartoon watching kids. I'm an anime watching weeb, as I'm sure some people would call me. Things like that happen in battle, you know? It's not my fault.
All your fault, Ibaraki. How sad.
Yeah? Shooting? No, where'd you go? Are you... What trickery is this? There, Ibaraki, calm down. Anyway, this town has been liberated. Even if the Queen tries to stop the festivities, there's no way they'll ever win. They ever will. The world's filled with happiness of Halloween. Makes me want to burst out singing. Let's not do that. We'll just get sent back to the starting point again. Why is that? Oh, the children. Yay, trick or treat. Oh, me? Sorry, I don't have any candy. And trick it is. Trick. Master, you too? Oh! Phil just gave them a sesame bun that the doctor was hiding. Yay, sweets. You saved me, Fo. Fo! Hey, it's not enough. I'm tired of all this flavor already. I want something a little more like confectionery. Oh, I'm sorry. How about these macaroons then? What are these? They look great. Such vibrant colors. And this texture, they're soft but still enough to be broken apart. Oh, they're all mushy inside. Oh, wait, what's this? They have different flavors and colors? Matcha, chestnut, strawberry, pistachio. It's like a kaleidoscope of sweets. Yeah, kids love macaroons. No worry, they hit the spot for Ibaraki. And actually, you know, is Ibaraki considered Dotaru? Or is she just best banana? This is the questions we ask ourselves. That's a definite improvement. Halloween's so fun. Yes, it is. Very fun. Look, it's a pumpkin monster. It's finally starting to feel like Halloween. Right, Master? This is how it should be. Exactly. Probably holding around the festival is also the job of Pharaoh. I hope that child begins to understand that soon. Let's go pay the Queen a visit. The concert will... No, never mind. The concert is also important, but most of all, in order for everyone to enjoy Halloween, we need to take her out. Foe! Can't understand what you're trying to say, Foe. Even as a heroic spirit stepped in time, one can still understand and learn something new. That is true. Even if it's like a single night's dream, the experience will not have been in vain. Mash Kyerlight? Yes? I'm sorry. It's nothing. It doesn't seem like you need my words of advice. Huh? Now let's go and face that gatekeeper once more. By the way, maybe one song wouldn't hurt before we go? No. Bad, Liz. Bad. No singing. In the rain. No singing in the rain. Okay, and next is the forest, because it's not straight to Castle Town. Bronze currency drops here, and we want the 2 masters on a CE. We'll bring Ibaraki, because it doesn't matter. And Sumanai, Sumanai. Wizard and Priest. By the way, which one is the wizard and which one is the priest? It's kind of hard to tell. It's especially hard to tell right now which is which. There we go. And why does Gudaguda get foe? It's not fair. Okay, let's go. I'm looking forward to this Halloween event coming up. Get more Liz. More Liz. All the Liz. All the Wiz. Gudaguda is definitely the wizard. Indeed. 6 really? Only 6 enemies. That's not. Oh, well. You know, the stupidly high HP probably explains why only 6 enemies. I didn't even see that level of HP there. BAQ. I guess I should pay attention to those kind of values. HP is kind of important to know, after all. Excuse me. Alright, Sumanai. Show them what you got. Just show them what you got. I keep forgetting he can remove his own debuffs. I just don't use his heal skill that often, I guess. But I personally think Gudaguda might be the priest, because, you know, priests have healing magic, and she can get me up anytime. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. I kid, of course. Mashu is the only one for me. Keep up the BAQ. I'll use this, though. Nope. And nope. Okay. Hey, you get it? That was a crit. Okay, well done, Sumanai. Sumanai. Well done there, Sumanai. It's not too big of a heal. She's still... Well, actually, she's got a 50% damage buff, so that kind of damage actually should not surprise me right now. I forget things, though, so, you know. You gotta head out now, Red Velvet? Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. It's been great having ya. I do so hope that you enjoyed. And hope to see you in the next stream. Also, make sure to put in a good word for me for Gil for when I roll for him next summer. I don't know why I'm saying this now, considering it's still almost a year away, but you know. Yeah, you're the one with all the Gil luck, after all. But that's not a bad amount of bronze. 18. What is the variable here? Of at least 5 a pop. That is definitely pretty good. So 18 times... Oh, that was a good neck snap. 18 times 7 is 126. Might return. Alright, well, hopefully you do. If you can't, though, that is fine, too. There's another pumpkin here. It's harvesting time. Can you really call it harvesting if it's just taking pumpkins off their... What? What? Taking pumpkins off their heads? Gil doesn't want to come home in JP. Well, I mean, do you have as many kid Gils in JP as you do in NA, though? That might be the thing. He might be waiting for you to get all the kid Gils that you had in NA that you had in JP. The other way around. All the kid Gils you have in NA in JP. Because I'm sure that might be a thing. Or he's just being incredibly soon right now. Because we all know how much of a tsundere Gil can be. Where are you? I need you. Malter. There we go. And it was bronze, so I shouldn't have even been on this. It was silver. I shouldn't have been on the bronze farm thing. Correct my grammar. And is this C? Okay, this should do it. Let's go. Only one tiny Gil? Well, just give it time and you'll gradually build your Gil collection over there. And then, older Gil will come home. And who knows? Maybe Gil is being soon right now. Because apparently it's not actually Gilfest, I guess. It's Ishtar Fest or something like that. So maybe Ishtar is just scaring or is just keeping Gil away. There's even pumpkins in my cave. Let's slay them right away. My apologies, Elizabeth. This cave does not need any Halloween decorations. The reason is, jack-o'-lanterns have too much overlap with the Medjed design. Aw. They don't really, though. The Medjeds are more like little ghosts, you know? Although, what is beneath the Medjed sheets? Have we ever found out what is beneath the sheets of the Medjed? Or is that still a mystery even to this day? Because now I'm curious. Did anybody here know what is beneath the sheets of the Medjed? Or is it a mystery to all of you as well? Also, Nito, please get us some lethal damage here. Or at least inflict the death. Because inflicting the death is very the good. Hey, there we go. Good job, Nito. Okay. And then boosty. Give me that boosty. There we go. And go Malter, go Malter, go. Go Malter, go Malter, go. Nicely done, Malter. I knew you could do it. And she should be able to take out this last one too. Because gotta love Waver's skills. Wava is amazing. His king would be proud of him. And done. More jack-o'-lanterns dead. Next one is gold currency drop. With the brave hero Ellie-chan CE for the appearance rate. Getting a consistent 8 with 5 drops is nice. Very nice, in fact. And by 8 with 5 drops, I mean 18. Yeah. Alright, that'll do it for today. We'll harvest more pumpkins tomorrow. No, we're harvesting more in the next 5 minutes, Liz. You're not getting a break here. Liz is very clearly quite lazy. Almost got enough bronze currency to get the dang things. Things being, golden embers, because I need the gold. This should work, I guess. Yeah, this will have to work. Nito's decent, because her death rate is actually going to proc very nicely here. So, yeah. Begin. Alrighty. It's freezing, so run through as fast as you can. Alright, I love the feeling of a cold piece of chocolate melting in my mouth, but it's so cold my teeth will break over it. I mean, you know, that's one way to get straight to the story. Or rather, just skip the story. Say it's cold. Didn't they do the same thing with the... Yeah, it was kind of the same thing with the actual story. There was not much in this area. For some reason. Maybe because they knew the background would kill people's phones after Camelot. That's a very decent possibility. They were taking into account all the complaints from Camelot. Okay. Nito, I need you to kill them. I can't wait to level Assassin Nito up as well, because I'm pretty sure she's AoE. Even. Wow. Not a single death proc there. That's actually fairly unusual. Okay. It's fine, though. It's fine. We'll get them shortly here. In fact, we could wipe them all out in one turn still if we're lucky. Just need the proper cards. Doot. Hopefully these are proper enough. 1. Good crit is 2. There we go. Nicely done, Emiya and Waver. You made me proud. Okay. Emiya, we know you're not going to actually get any kills here. Or at least, not against the Lancer. Maybe the Seba if we're lucky, but, you know, I'm not going to hold my breath. I am the owner of my soul. Love the English. Well, I called it. He didn't even get the Seba. Disappointment in Emiya. Disappointment levels in Emiya are high. For shame, Emiya. For shame. Like this. Oh, that one's definitely dead. And there we go. Awesomeness. Another one bites the dust. Ah. Volcano is all of them. Okay, so all of them on the volcano. appearance is the wizard and priest. Okay. And 6 times 18 is 98. Or no, 108, my bad. So not a bad amount of gold drop. Not a bad amount of gold drops. What's that? 244. So given that this is all of them, it's probably going to be an even 666 distribution if I had to hazard a guess. So, given that that is the case, let's throw the bronze CEs on those two, just to be 1000% safe, because it's not like I can put anything else on them anyways. Okay. Begin. Because I lack the silver CE, and I'm not rolling, because I have 30-some quartz. So yeah. Pumpkin Harvest Part 4. This should be fine. Okay. So, variety of enemy typings. I didn't even pay attention to enemy typings by the by, but let's lead with the Nito. Because I've said it before, I will say it again. Nito is very Nito. It's unfortunate that it's the Lancer that is the high health one, but we'll have to live with it. Hey, triple death. That's the way. I like it. Okay. And then I can have some fun. And Mindside Tree is kind of useless here, so Let's go, Emiya. Let's go.
I am the bone of my sword.
Unlimited blade works. Again, the English. Okay. Kill the Acha. DAQ. He saw the crit star gather right up as well. Jeez. I don't know, he might have been able to kill that Lancer. Seeing all that damage. Because, I mean, it's not like I can Nito it up. Okay, maybe he wouldn't have taken down the Lancer. Though, can I please get some skills that are not Emiya game? Appreciate it greatly, I would. He's not strong here. Nitocris is better because of the damage booster. See? Okay, we got it. Little worried there, but we got it taken care of. Sliding in. Welcome back, Red Velvet. Welcome back. David. And I called it 6 of everything. Woo! And then the next is a boss fight. Should be Lancer of Laud, the Impaler. Seems those 3 aren't here. Yeah, let's go before they do get here. Alright. I don't know what they'll do now that they figured out they were tricked, and I don't want to know. Yeah, probably would not be a good thing. It would probably not be a good thing. Okay. And it's time for serious Vlad fight. Awesome, it's letting me choose between any servants I so wish. Okay. Let's get a strong single target Seba here. So we're even gonna turn off the exclusive event onlys. And in fact, let's exclude event only craft essence here. Just, or not. It's weird. But, okay, it doesn't even matter then. Excuse me. But just because I want to slaughter him. Where's your Salter? There's your Salter. Infinity. Even though you're not here right now, your Salter is here instead. Okay. I need to do that. Is that actually a good idea, though? Let's see. That's actually a Lancer, so yeah, that should be fine. Remove Golden Sumo from you and pop it on you. And from you to get you. There we go. This should work out nicely here. We'll let Infinity's Salter do what my Salter that is non-existent can't. Because my Salter never came home. Why did Salter not come home? Why did everybody else seem to get Salter except for me? Makes me sad. So sad. Tristan, play Despacito. Oh wait, I don't have Tristan either. Trick or treat, Uncle Vlad?
I could hear the festival. Did you yourself realize why I was angry, or did someone bring it to your attention? If the former, then you show some promise. If the latter, then they showed you sympathy. The verdict looks only at the results. If the people were satisfied, then you have the right to proceed.
Uncle Vlad?
However, in this form I am especially strict with you. You have committed many sins, one of which I am becoming a heroic spirit simply cannot ignore. I won't say to atone for it with death, but there is no way to atone.
Huh?
As a king I demonstrate magnanimity while I suffer within, but as a warrior I shall never show mercy towards wickedness. You, evil killer who committed depraved acts, toyed with the citizens, and thought it only natural to be ignorant. Your sins are a nightmare from which no one can wake, even after 100 years. What you have done is committed a crime engraved in history. It is time you return to the darkness where no one can venture. I shall slaughter every last one of you.
Oh man. Uncle Vlad is not happy with Liz's past crimes. Because I got made? You know, that's a very good... That's probably the reason, actually. Now that you said that aloud. Me getting made. Me getting made. Can't believe it. Who would have thunk it? That maid would betray us. Okay, so this is 3 buffs that are nullified. That's 1. Okay, I'm trying to think here. Then we do want the crit buff. I'm trying to think. What is the best order of buffs to remove? We definitely want Mana Burst. Charisma E is probably fairly weak in all actuality, so we'll go ahead and utilize that. And then probably MHXA's attack buff is not as good either, But unfortunately, she has to be swapped into, so yeah. Well, Tactician's Command gives a straight damage plus as well, so... But buff all allies. Let's do that. Gets rid of that. Okay. Generate some some crit stars. And we are definitely good now. Curse him. Give me that buff. Gotta get that buff. But yeah, Maid is probably the reason why. Right, I don't have the command card swap with this party. Or with that, thing. It's fine, though. It's fine. Because she does have still 100% attack. And that should be more than enough. Should I use Instinct to get you in more crit stars? Probably not. And... doot. Buster Power. Not bad. And not a bad crit either. Ooh, a dream. Dreams are always fun. Well, I guess that's kind of a false statement. But dreams can be interesting, especially when they're neat dreams. What kind of dream did thine possess? Unless you're about to quote Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech of, I have a dream. Which would actually be quite impressive, too. Because I don't know anybody who can quote that verbatim. I mean, I probably do, but they probably have never told me. I know I can't know it. I don't quote it verbatim. I only know that I have a dream. And that's literally it. Same thing with the Gettysburg Address, though. Yeah. I would have never thought my skill with the lance would come up short against a fictional creature, a vampire. I must be the one who is unworthy. Uncle Vlad? You have no right to call me that. You should refer to me as Uncle when I am summoned as a king. I told you before, each different aspect of a particular hero manifests its own distinct servant. Like what has happened with me here, now. But even so, you're still Uncle Vlad. Even though you may hate me. Even though I may have done things that are unforgivable. You have indeed. You committed a sin, though the world may not consider it that way. That sin is not even engraved upon your spirit origin. After all, that world has been forgotten. But I shall never forget. You denied the final integrity of my light, my wife, my love. For her sake I will not forgive you, even if she herself may have. Okay, I'm confuzzled about that. I'm not sure what exactly he meant. Apparently your dream implied Enkidu was an alien, and you got to ride on Enkidu's white-shaped starship. Interesting. But at the mention of Enkidu, that actually helped me remember a very interesting theory. CCC, yep. But that helped me remember something interesting. But you have played the Fate Extra games, and you know how Sepher, the White Titan, was beaten by Proto-Excalibur, which was a thing. And Excalibur is like the embodiment of the god's divine energy, right? Well, if that's the case, then Enkidu is also so. So is Excalibur just Enkidu's corpse reforged into a blade? All the Babylonian gods are aliens. They're from Nibiru. Not heard of that. Though, again, I'm not too well versed in Babylonian mythology. Elizabeth. I see. I somewhat recall it too. Man, humanity being in a state of flux is a nuisance. The Vlad III and Elizabeth had... That Vlad III and Elizabeth had a bit of history together. This isn't about who's right and who's wrong. The world isn't concerned by human values like virtues. It'll just adopt whatever means are useful to guarantee the continuation of its existence. Whether it's a young lady who tries to atone for her grave sins even if she knows no shame, or the conviction of a gentleman who won't accept any kind of atonement but just seeks to punish out every evil act, the world considers them equally sinful. Right. They're the same, so it won't choose the one that's most effective. Even someone evil, even if it means preserving humanity. If humanity's preservation isn't wished for, then they won't allow it to be summoned as a heroic spirit, even if they stand for righteousness. But if that's the case, that means that even Vlad III wishes for the preservation of humanity. After all, he was summoned as a servant this time. I think you're right. I hate humans, I don't like them, and I don't trust them. That being said, I have no intention of destroying the world. After all, humans are useful for a number of things. I exist because humans, my enemies, exist. In a world without humans, neither she nor I would be summoned. Isn't that true, Red Horns? No matter how many sins you've committed, no one can reject you being here right now. As long as you don't wish for nothingness, you'll be a heroic spirit just like the rest of us. Of course, as an anti-hero, a sacrifice whose role is to lose the heroic spirits. You're right. Thanks, Ibaraki. I'm grateful. On the far side, Elizabeth contracted with Vlad's master, whom he loved, and Elizabeth just... Really? Huh. That's interesting. Okay, oh yeah, because this Vlad is extra Vlad, isn't he? Okay, I get it now. So that's an extra reference. Huh. I didn't realize that last year. Though to be fair, this time last year I wasn't really aware extra was a thing, so... Yeah, but that's a nice, subtle nod to Fate Extra. Now then, sorry for making you wait, puppy. Come to the final battle with the Queen. Let's-a go. Nice reaction. Thank you, Sol. After we take the castle back, I'll let you help me prepare for my concert. Master's face suddenly went pale. Why? Never asked my dad, but I'm starting to think the reason he named me Solomon is because of his dedication to Yahweh, the outlawed worship of all foreign gods/idols in Israel. Yep. Interesting, though. Names can be fairly interesting. Sometimes there's weight behind the names. Sometimes the names themselves have an important meaning. Yep, puppy. It is interesting that she calls the Master of Chaldea Puppy, the Master of the Moon Cell either Squirrel if it's a female, or... I don't know what she calls a male, the male Master of the Moon. Or at least I don't remember. She calls Deerlet. Interesting. Since you're rolling for Ozzy and Arjuna Alter, but hey, I already have Rama and Uriel, and at least you're having fun. I mean, it's not worship is a very interesting thing, and I could go very much hard on the topic. Piggy? Interesting. I could very much go on a very long-winded spiel on it, but insofar as I can interpret of it, so long as you don't have a literal shrine and are making sacrifices and stuff, I'm pretty sure, and offering prayers, like serious prayers, I'm pretty sure it's fine. But that's just a very short, summarized opinion. A longer opinion might, I don't know, might be very weird and isn't really in place for an FGO stream. So, yeah. And having fun is important. Don't tell me they really made it. Are my countermeasures too flimsy? No, calm down. Everyone makes mistakes. I'm no exception. Rather, a beautiful queen is the only one allowed to make a careless mistakes. Paradoxically, those mistakes don't make her queen in the first place. Yes, that's right. That proves I'm not at fault here. Therefore, Rise, you useless loser knights. Next up is an all-out war. Time has come to make it clear who's best suited to rule this land. I too have a wish, and to make it come true I shall continue being the queen. That is the agreement I made with that person. Ah, right. I remember how this all ends. Yeah, I remember. Alright, so the next one is Chapter 9. It is a main fight thing, though. So, because I'm not gonna bother trying to grind this, we're just gonna go with a proper squadron here. Alright, pyramid. Okay, so we are going to want... Well, it looks like we have no choice with that. But, let's see. So, probably going to want to put Emiya in. Or, actually, let's put Chloe in. Chloe probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Tamamo counters Tristan and Cleopatra. I mean, technically Waver does counter her to a degree. But let's move Sanzang up in formation and throw on a Battle of Olympia. Because that's actually fairly decent. Okay, this should work. Let's go. Dad's parents are Muslim, your dad's agnostic, while your grandpa on your dad's side was. Religion is a very interesting topic, let's say. I will say I am Christian through and through, but, you know, even I still enjoy this kind of... Even I enjoy these. He's dead. Personal belief is what Jesus said, for if you forgive others when they sin against you, your Heavenly Father will forgive you. Any of my grandfathers in hell, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, the way I see it with regards to those sorts of things is it doesn't really matter who you worship. As long as you do good deeds, even if it's not in the name of the Lord, you will find salvation. That's just my personal opinion. As long as you do good deeds, live a good life, and are a good person, salvation will await you. Because, I mean, otherwise, then what happens to all the children that pass away if they have not done good stuff? Or if they don't have the concept of it, you know? Anyways.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hey, it's the knight that ran away.
That depends on how you look at it. Things must be observed from up high. This is called a bird's eye view. I looked like I was about to lose, so I, Tristan the Sad, threw the match. In other words, by giving up on winning, I avoided defeat. I'm a quick-witted man, almost to the point of sadness. That is certainly sad, in every sense of the word. Master, I have a strange feeling about that Black Knight. Trying to whistle, but not quite getting it and whatnot. You should focus on taking them out right here. Perhaps we could have just a nice long chat. Relax, Mashu. Relax. I'm fine. I'm calm right now. Now let's fight. Oh, how terrible. That seemingly gentle look has the menacing look. That seemingly gentle girl has the menacing look of an executioner. What did you do to make her hate you so much? Sorry, but I don't remember. I think it's some sort of misunderstanding. She'll calm down soon enough. At least so it's not dangerous, as in something that would end up involving me. No, it's nothing. Probably. Good to know. Her Majesty awaits. This way, please. The desire for others' well-being is more important than the acts resulting in good, in my opinion. I mean, that is fairly true, because, I mean, acts resulting in good are not necessarily good acts.
it's very controversial, but we know a fair bit about we know a fair bit about the human body because of the acts done in World War II. If not for those, then, you know, but that doesn't mean they were good. The well-being is... I agree with that. I can't agree with that point. Finally get to see her. Puppy, get psyched. Don't get fooled by her unorthodox attitude and appearance. Inside there's a nastiness boiling up like a poisoned stew. Do you know her true name? Nope, not at all. Well, given that there's a pyramid, it must be someone who has to do with me. Let me double check. She really is a queen, right? Because I'll be forced to surrender if it turns out to be some extravagant man with eyes like the sun and a beautiful voice. Don't worry, she's only for sure. Just her true nature is different. I may be a dragon, but she's a snake. Fiercely venomous one at that. Yes. Yes, she is. I see you haven't learned anything from your 2 defeats. How dare you come here, you little lizard? I fail to understand how you are so pathetic, but I shall praise you for surviving this hell twice. But you are still merely a girl crazy about Halloween? To someone tempered by even the hot desert sands like myself, you... Am I seeing things? Is there one less than you? Wait, you look stronger than before. For you not to notice that, that's some observation you got there. Yes, I was born once more through parallel and Genesis-like process through the humiliation, having everything taken me in my own self-denial. I'm the muscle-based idol that has become a saber-class servant, Elizabeth Bathory Brave. Yeah, that was spontaneous. I've actually been thinking about it for a while, just didn't have a chance to say it. Are you done yet? Eyes back on me. Anyway, you've done well to make your way here, heroes. I shall praise you for your spirit. Mash is right there. Indeed, a beauty so great you would lose your words. That is I. If you understand, then bow to the ground until you hit your head. I'll also allow you to take photos of me, this time only. Bow before Her Majesty. You're not going to listen to me anyway, but... Don't just tell them without even meaning it, you dumb dodo. You do nothing but fail. It's your own incompetence that has allowed them to come this far. As a punishment, do handstand over there. But don't stop playing the harp. So sad, so back-breaking, but if Her Majesty commands it, I must obey. How? Yeah, how can you actually do that? Also... Seems the current situation is punishment enough for Sir Anonymous here. Very well, I'll let him off the hook. No, I think it's only fair he gets punished too. Specifically, he has to take off his helmet to show us his face. Mash, you're acting kind of scary. Really? Sorry, when I look at this indecisive black knight, my heart becomes as jagged as a St. Quartz. So you get irritated, that's a nice way to put it. I completely understand how you feel, but have your fight elsewhere. It's a drag, but first I have my duty as a ruler. Elizabeth Bathory, the fact that you've made it here means you finally understand, yes? Yes. I got too excited over the Halloween concert and neglected my duties as a ruler. I was too mature to rule over the common pigs. Yes, it is pure stupidity for those who stand on top to seek something other than being at the top. To be served, you need reason to be served, or you need fervor. That reason may be that you're as beautiful as the heavens. It could be that you wield power even though you're hideous. Oh, that stings. I'm as beautiful as the heavens, but I chose the life of an idol. No, I'm the beautiful one. You're the powerful one. You said it yourself just a second ago. You're the muscle-based idol. Lowland Gorilla Bathory. I didn't say that. Only the Bathory part is right. Now that you mention it, you're right. But who cares about the small things? We're having an important discussion right now. That's fine, Lion. I've never had so much trouble talking to someone before. Just who are you? You act like some sort of model, but what heroic spirit are you? Isn't it obvious? A queen who rules with beauty, whose name is synonymous with beauty. If you asked 100 people who that queen is, they would all tell you my name. Yes, my name. My beautiful name is... she dresses like a... She's an asshole. Also, she's... Yeah. You know, I can agree. Liz does not have the best of characterization. Her Halloween costume is nice. I will say that. That is probably her most modest of costumes. That and her full idol garb, I will say. The narcissist part, I haven't watched all of the CCC, so I can't really say that. Intelligence-wise, you know, yeah, there's not... A lot of the servants aren't exactly completely bright. And, I mean, it's a common trope that if you want to get more powerful, you consume powerful things. So I can very, very slightly see the whole consuming the regalia. And if it weren't for the fact of things, you know, she might have gotten a decent power boost from it. You know? She was just trying to imitate Majin Buu. Yeah, let's go with that. Pushes his arm up to jump and plays the harp for a few seconds. That would take incredible amounts of skill. Tristan impresses me. Obviously, Cleopatra, though. Seriously, you mean that Paris Fashion Week girl is Queen Cleopatra? Oh, even a girl with a bare minimum of nobility like you knows my name. Then I shall ask again, can you compete up against my beauty? Is this bad? When it comes to whose heroic spirit is more beautiful, she has the upper hand. No matter how you look at it, my style is more modern, but I can't beat her brand reputation. Style. But I mean, while Liz could use a fair bit of character development, the CCC game does do wonders for her character development. I will say that much. Yeah. Even if the CCC gives her a fair bit of character development, much like it did for Gilgamesh, she hasn't really had a chance to get more character development. Because, I mean, she's the star of the Halloween events, which is second in jokes to Gudaguda. Yes, this event gives her a very slight bit of character development, with her realizing that she's sinned in the past, but it's not really enough. What she needs is a proper, dedicated singularity, or an event that is not Halloween, or even, I guess, an appearance in an anime, one of the Fate animes. Maybe if she was a protag or something in that, and she got some proper character development, then I can definitely see her as being an interesting character. I mean, who knows? Maybe if they adapt CCC to English, and maybe if they, for some reason, make a CCC anime, much like they did make Lost Encore, then maybe she'll get that extra bump in character development that will make her better. I will say, though, I do prefer Liz to Carmilla, because Carmilla relishes in the evil act she performs, or she relishes in the fact, whereas Liz is more just ignorant of it, I guess. Liz is a little bit more innocent than Carmilla, I will say. Or at least she gained innocence after CCC. Because, I mean, to be fair, before the CCC game, Liz was a complete homicidal, wanting to bathe in people's blood maniac, so she's better than that now, at the very least. So, character development. But style? What are you saying? My bikini armor's old school? It's totally modern, right? So I think that outfit is good. It'll make perfect scene and sunset in ancient Egypt. I know, right? Finding some from Egypt gets me. Me and both look the same. No, never mind. But, well, in terms of looking dignified, the queen over there is on a different level. Her self-confidence has no limits. I don't know what to say. My Saiyans and beauty are all different from humans to begin with. That being said, Master, she has an ulterior motive and a malicious one at that. Like she'll bite you or tear you up if you get close. Well, I guess for a demon that's pretty beautiful. You're not human, huh? It makes sense you can't understand me. And also, you... Quite, Cleopatra. Something ended up on this side by chance this time. I'm just a normal caster, a mage. You just need to live up to your beliefs without wavering. Yes. So, Elizabeth, let me ask you again. Do you intend to compete with my beauty? Oh, no way. That would be impossible. That's not even a contest. If you're a woman, then you know there's nothing more terrifying than being judged based on your beauty. I'm the world-renowned Cleopatra. The contest would only make you lose face. Huh? I can compete.
What was that? It's true that if we're just talking about how our bodies look, my physical age may put me at a very slight disadvantage. In any event, diversification is in right now. There are more standards to beauty now than there were in the past. Especially... Yes, what about cuteness? I sing, dance, and smile for my pig fans. That's something only an idol like me can do, and something a queen, who served every day, cannot. In other words, you're not someone that rules others. That's right, Your Majesty, I challenge you to a duel, as an idol. Oh, and of course I'll take up the reins of the government. An idol can rule just fine. How dare you! How dare you! You have no idea how mad your proposal makes me. Beauty is born from intelligence, thus ruling is carried out through beauty. Ruling over the masses merely because you're cute. As queen, I won't allow such happy-go-lucky attitudes. I kind of get why Cleopatra's mad. No, Elizabeth is just that selfish. After all, she's an anti-hero. Someone has been making her mistakes her whole life. I'm an idol and the mistress of Castle Shet. Servants get summoned as lancers, casters, and so on, right? Just like Uncle Vlad accepted me for who I am and doesn't forgive me. I'm greedy, prideful, and selfish. That's why both versions of me are important. I won't give up on either one. So you're not going to give up on either of you. This is why regional rulers are so annoying. Very well, we'll see just how long you can keep that attitude. I'll test you. At the end of the day, you're just spouting nonsense, drown in the beauty of Cleopatra, and die. Problem with so many servants. Some servants will forever lack in character development. Yeah, she wants to go against her future, that's why she doesn't get along with Carmilla. I mean, that's good. But, I mean... One servant that will never, ever get the character development is poor Eric Bloodaxe. Poor Eric Bloodaxe of the Bloody Axe. So sad. I have to say, though, I do know that some of the Gilfest, or Ishtarfest, I suppose, challenge quests have been spoiled. And I guess one of them is based on Liz, to some degree. So I am interested in seeing what that's about. It's probably not going to give absolutely any character development, but, you know, should still be fascinating to see. By the way, Red Velvet, how does the JP-ness go? Have you managed to take out any of the challenge quests yet? Because from what I understand, the Gilfest and such is literal hell as far as challenge quests go. Yes. See star drop rate increase is really nice. And then a BAQ. Dun, 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 dun. Bye-bye. Alrighty. So the only one that's likely to survive all this is Cleo. And that's mainly because, well... yeah. Alright. No kill like overkill. Tama, Chloe, Tama. I'm a fool if I think you could even land a scratch on the challenge quest servants. Then I suppose I'm a fool. Hey, Akabara, welcome back. Almost done with the story portion here, which will mean the challenge portion is there. You're just there for the roulette to power up your servants. Completely and totally reasonable. Completely and totally reasonable. Also... okay, never mind. Just from a distance, Cleopatra's outfit looked a little, it looked like she didn't have a jacket. That jacket actually matches her skin tone very closely. Just use the Astolfo. You almost sold the challenge quests with him.
So if you use him with the team, you've got an easy win. Probably. Astolfo is OP after all. Astolfo is OP. Okay, but that's that. So we're done with that. So now it's the challenge quest. That will be the next thing available to us. And there's that. Remember the Voice of St. Court's vid where Robin Hood stabs Nero to death at Nerofest? Was that Robin that did it? I'm pretty sure I remember the vid you're talking about. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure because at the end of it, Spartacus is there as well. I'm pretty sure I remember that video. Splendid. This is different than before. A complete defeat. Ha, excellent. Truly excellent. A splendid defeat is quite exhilarating. I'm not sure about that. I feel like we fought for nothing. I can't believe it. I didn't think I would lose. Match is over. You're gonna give me back Castle's jet. And do something about this pyramid. Actually, don't bring this kind of stuff in here. That's kind of difficult. What? Well, I'm not the one who brought this pyramid here. And who dropped this annoying thing on my castle? Well...
It was me.
Huh? Who are you? That voice. It can't be. It couldn't be. Could it?
If you want to know who I am, I shall answer. I am Ozymandias, the king who rules the sun. Ha 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 ha! Cleopatra, they've completely crushed you.
How embarrassing. As someone who holds the name of Pharaoh, I've fallen hard. I cannot bear any additional embarrassment. Please sever my head. I don't want you to make you a bloody mess here. We're gonna decorate for Halloween.
Yes, just as that thin girl over there says. We need to decorate this castle now. Your blood would ruin the festival. Your punishment will be to sit there and take your shame.
Yes, Your Majesty. Ozymandias, in other words, Ramses II. I think someone so important would show up in this weird singularity. It's like the adult showing up to a kid's event, you know?
Adults have fun too. Grown-ups can enjoy this kind of levity. But that's why you should not worry. I will not fight. Cleopatra was ruling over this pyramid and was defeated by you.
I would never thought, Your Majesty. If you had given me the word, I wouldn't have joined their side.
Ha! Don't say that, Nitocris. I told Cleopatra to keep her mouth shut.
I'm not displeased at all. My apologies for slipping my tongue. I'm not really following what you guys are saying. Why are people from Egypt here? How disrespectful. Huh? I can't help it. I don't know if I'm being disrespectful. I don't know what's going on. That's right. You guys really have no connection to this place whatsoever. So why are you here?
No-faced king of the forest. Very well, it's no fun just seeing you all rack your brains. And I shall ask you, does anyone know the final moments of this woman, Cleopatra?
No. Yes. They say she committed suicide after her husband, Antonius, general of the Roman army, lost to Augustus in the naval battle of Actium and later died.
That's right. The Ptolemaic kingdom quickly collapsed and the country disappeared, leaving her as the last pharaoh. And thus she has avoided wishing for anything, and refused to be summoned as a servant until now.
What do you mean?
She has a personal desire, and it's something that won't come true unless she participates in a Holy Grail war as a servant. But it's not a wish that as a pharaoh, it's a selfish desire you could find anywhere on the streets. She feels so responsible for the destruction of her country she has locked it away in her heart. Thinking that someone that has done what she did should not be allowed to have a wish. But I don't think it's something she should be suffering over for 1,000 years or so I give her an opportunity to rule this upside-down pyramid as queen until Halloween ends. And then had she done that, I would have granted her wish with the Holy Grail I was given.
Holy Grail?
And then you lost. You have no objections. Right, Cleopatra?
Correct. I realize that it's wrong for someone like me to hope for something.
I see, and so you're going to suppress that wish and turn your back on it for the rest of eternity, then?
That's the least I can do to atone for destroying my country. I'm sure Ozzy will come home, Red Velvet. You just gotta have faith.
That's your answer? Ridiculous. I knew he would be holding his belly laughing, I imagine. Did you hear that, thin girl?
I told you to call me Elizabeth. You're gonna be more friendly. Ellie's also good.
Ha! I see. In that case, Ellie, or whatever, if you have something to say, you should say it now. I appreciate that ridiculous arrogance of yours.
Did you just say Ellie? And I shall say it. You know, Cleopatra, you're an idiot, aren't you? What? Didn't I tell you that I would be both an idol and a ruler? You can be a pharaoh and have a personal desire at the same time. Take part in a bunch of Holy Grail wars and do your best to get it granted. Why can't you do the things I can't do? You can do it, right? I bet you could do it while you dance gracefully, even. I don't want to say this, but I got all excited about being an idol, I forgot about Halloween. So you might have ruled a bit better. Maybe. You can have your own personal desires. Are you sure? I don't know if I can. It's fine, you think so too, right, puppy?
Humanity's final master. So, you look like you want to say something. It's fine. Finish her off. Don't hold back and tell her.
You know what? You do you. Me, myself. You're right. That's what I've been trying to be this whole time, but at some point, all I could think about was being a pharaoh. Sun King Ozymandias, incarnation of Horus, got Queen Nitocris. Please forgive me. From this day forth, I shall accept myself for who I am, and not just be a pharaoh. I forgive you. Become the strength for those that need to follow you. Act like the name you've carved into history.
I too grant forgiveness. Have the name Cleopatra shine brightly, arrogantly, and proudly.
So, my name is Cleopatra the Seventh, former pharaoh. From this day forward, I will answer the summons as a heroic spirit and protect human history. When that happens, I will use this beautiful face, this voice, this body of an assassin-class servant. In other words, my glory is wasted on you. Give it up and resign yourself to it. So soon. That was a good answer, Soul. You've been wonderful this far. Now you just need to rest. Alright, everyone thinks good now. So is everything done here? Hey, Rocky, slow down when you eat. There'll be plenty of candy once Halloween begins. I'm not eating any candy. So what was that selfish wish, anyways? That. I've never heard of your wish. Would you care to tell us if you don't mind? Yes, if that's what you want, Your Majesty. My wish, well, I have several, but I'd like to see the man I loved one more time. I don't want to really get back together with him, but I still remember the day he whispered sweet nothings into my ear while holding me in his slender but strong arms. His chiseled features, his cheekbones ever so tempting, and he was so sincere. Yes, I'd like to see my Caesar again. Slender but strong arms, chiseled features, cheekbones. And everybody is just... What happened? Has the last boss made their appearance? Yeah, huddle. Master? This is bad. She's talking about that Caesar, right? Yes, Caesar, one of the 3 least trustworthy servants in Chaldea, and almost always the mastermind behind everything. By the way, this is what Chaldea's Caesar looks like. They both passed out. Oh no, it looks like King Ozymandias is holding in his stomach and trying to hold back his laughter. Yes, it's quite the shock to see Caesar for the first time. Should we tell her? I don't think we should. We'll be destroying her dream. We should tell her someday. How sad. People change. They say aging isn't ugly, but... This goes beyond aging. Please, forget this song. This is definitely a severe case of stress eating. Oh, how sad. I've only seen this level of stress in Agravain. Fool. Like you're having fun over there. Let me join in too. And why are the great pharaohs collapsed on the floor? Like they had a sudden stomachache or something. Hold on a second. Huh? What's wrong? Did you call me? Want me to answer? Oh, wait, hold on. Don't just rage shift without my permission. Doctor? Doctor? Oh yeah, Caesar at his prime. Actually, isn't Caesar in his prime in a CE for Gilfest next year or something? And isn't Prime Caesar like a rider class servant? Because Saber is not suited for him? He really did race shift. It's bad, that means... Ready! That voice... He really did come. Ready! My Caesar, I think I can meet you again at last. I need a mirror. Does anyone have a mirror? Is my makeup running? We're just fighting after all. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Now all I have to do is show myself.
I see.
It is I!
What?
It's been a while, Cleopatra. I guess this is the first time we're meeting each other as servants.
Yeah, I thought so. I guess you can accept reality and escape by feigning. Humans are frail beings. They should just be positive as long as they have something to strive for. Oh, Holy Grail fragment came out. I'm gonna collect it. Round. I saw something round. Rolling around. I can't leave her with the pyramid now. I can't tell her to leave the pyramid now. Let's just have her rest here until her emotional scars heal. Once Halloween starts, she might calm down a little bit too. Yes, let's all have a very fun Halloween for her sake too.
Very well, so who should I persuade? I haven't made much of an appearance lately. My wit is too sharp right now. It's on par with a lancer.
You should stay away from until Cleopatra's emotional scars heal.
So...
The CE has Saber, Caesar, and Cleo. Oh, I could have swore it had Thin Caesar, I had heard. But I mean, not all servants are in their prime, because I guess they can choose, because Penthesilea comes in her younger form rather than her older form. Romulus does not come as his full power status, because he would be OP plays nerf otherwise. And who are some other servants that aren't in their proper prime?
Servant Saber! エリザベート・バートリー、勇者として成長して帰ってきたわ。改めてよろしくね、マスター。
And we have our 6th Brave Liz, very technically. So, that means off to the second archive with her. Right, and now the challenge quests appear. Right. And... let's see, so female only, we'll get to that in a minute. Let us put Liz in the second archive now. She can join all the other rerun servants that we possess. Which is not many, to be fair, but you know. Okay. So, I still have a good 40-ish minutes before I have to stop stream to watch Big Brother season finale. So let's do this. So, Graveyard. We will do the challenge quests, I do guess. Because they give gems and prisms at the end. So... they are affected by CE appearance, hence this walkthrough exists a quick overview. Which CE and which quest rewards. Completing these challenge quests also rewards a nice amount of materials, a lore, and copies of Brave Liz. May be seen as challenge, but difficulty-wise they're not particularly problematic. Powerful support should push all masters through every challenge. Don't forget the buff items. Requires completion of the main quest. All have the actual challenge quest for crystallized lore. So here it is. Alright, so it looks like okay, so it's the same amount of drops. Okay.
So we want the Hero Ellie-chan CE. Oh right, we have Cleo for these. Not really necessary, but it's appreciated. Alright, but let's turn back to this. And who had... There we go, Shusaiku's Brave Hero Ellie-chan. And then... let's make a dedicated squad here, I suppose. So, female only. I can't restrict. Rider and Seba. So we need archer classes and asesinos. So Shuten and Chloe. And then backline. Oh right, Akabara, I forgot. You wanted me to use your Astolfo. Although this is... you know what? I'll use your Astolfo for at least this to see how the drop rate is. I won't do the dedicated farming stuff. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and use your Astolfo. I just need to find the remaining servants I so wish to use. And you know, I might as well just go down the line. And then... Sumo. Sumo. Okay, that's... and then... default. Rider. Let's see if we can't get a level 100 Astolfo to show up. Ah, that's where Shusaiku is. He's studying for finals right now. I've been wondering where he's been. Actually, is it really time for finals? Seems kind of early. Nope, that's not your Astolfo. There you are. Because Astolfo's a female. Technically. Okay. Let's go. This shouldn't be too hard. It's only the 10 AP one. But yeah, these ones are... oh, they're all... well, they're all 10 AP, I guess. That's actually weird. Very interesting that they are all... so many sumos. Yes. Many sumos. Many, many sumos. Sumonai. I suppose if we use the CEs will also depend on what kind of drops we actually get here too. Because if it gives us good enough numbers from the bronze and silver, then, you know, we may as well. I'm sure I will. I am sure I will. Because I remember having difficulty last year with these, mainly because I lacked some of the qualifiers. And I even still might. Only time will tell. Harems are great. Blackbeard, 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 Blackbeard. We can't say those kinds of things, man. Wow, he resisted a charm. That's surprising. One wouldn't think Blackbeard can resist charming. You know, that would actually be a pretty funny thing, because if Blackbeard had a skill that would, just make him vulnerable to charm or something. Would be interesting. You are useful, Red Velvet. Your Gil is a beast. Both of them, to be fair. Both of your gills in the supports are beasts. And your Jolter helped me in Camelot. I do recall that.
ちょっと疲れちゃった魔力供給お願いねマスター
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that wasn't actually bad drops. I think I will go ahead and put CEs on here and do the CE focus a little bit. Maybe. Oh right, they disappear. I forgot about that. Wait, hang on. No, not that. I wanted this. There we go. And throw those on. Could I? It's Brave Hero Ellie, so we would have to swap Sanzong out for somebody lower rarity. A fair bit lower. Oh, it actually... Okay, it does actually already sort by restrictions. Yeah, let's throw you on there, because I haven't actually done anything with you. And... Wow. Okay. Can't do that. Need silver. Serenity. Gotta get those 4-star foes for Gil. I gotta get mine for Mashu. My Mashu needs the foes. Oh, I don't even bother with the pre-mission boosts. They're really not necessary, to be fair. Can get through these fairly nicely. Thankfully. As far as I'm concerned, they're just a free little bit of extra QP sprinkled on top at the end. Excuse me. Yeah, they exist. I don't know if anybody except for people who don't have a strong enough power base actually use those. I mean, I guess they could make farming a lot easier, I suppose. Because you just throw those on and just literally blitz through, but... And yeah, Mash is the only zero-coster. Because it costs nothing to have the best Kohai on the game accompany you on journeys through various time periods. As it should cost nothing. That too. That too. Good, good. Also, I completely forgot that this whole thing would give me gems before I looked at it. So the gem gain is nice. With more crit stars can't be bad. So after this one is a males only quest, then Western, which is very strange. No kings or queens, which isn't too bad. We're fine still. Focus on the backline ones, I guess. Then it's Da Vinci's List. Then short people. Then newbies, aka FGO originals. And then Heroes of Justice. I find it funny that there is only one of these challenge things that Astolfo cannot help you in. He has a presence in literally every other one. That is hysterical. No newbies, or newcomers rather. Because newcomers is for those who are FGO originals, and Astolfo is an Apocrypha original. So yeah. One time he cannot help you. It's you, Abishag. I'm with this guy. He's too good to not fit into everything. Really? So what you're saying here is that he can't fit into a hole inside of your heart? Uh-oh, what's wrong with David? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What's wrong with David? What have I missed? Ah, he cursed rolls. Fair. Completely fair and reasonable. Cursed rolls are bad. Bad civilization cursed rolls are. Also, I don't know why I brought Tama along when she's max bombed. That was silly of me. She's gaining nothing from this. Lancer and casters now. Uh-oh, I need to get serious now. If it's a Lancer, then I need a Saber. I need a Saber. I need a Saber through the morning light. Da na 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 na. True. That is truth. That is the truth. Say no more. Your truth has been realized. David will be punished for his transgressions against humanity itself. Now, if I could get Shusaiku's brave hero Ellie-chan to show up, because I know that that one has a frickin' MLB of the Bronze CE. Or I know somebody has it on a Kyo as well. It's just a matter of them showing up. Can't wait for the next event with servant requirements. Yeah, I mean, servant requirements are interesting. Come on, where are they? Why does everybody have Brave Hero Ellie-chan CE on Brave Hero Ellie-chan? Oh, wait. That's not who I was expecting, but you know, I'll take it. And then let's throw a Sun Zombie on there. Casters, so we need to switch to a Rider. Rider. And you know what, let's get festive in this house. There we go. This should work. They are indeed. They can make you really think about the team compositions. It's a shame that they can only be done once and then they're done for good. Such a shame. So sad. But you know, at the very least, who did I swap? Who did I swap? Who did I swap out for her? Oh, I swapped out shooting. That's right, that's right. I forgot to swap out Chloe, though. Whoops. That's my bad. What other kinds of quests make you use Blackbeard and Fion? Wait, you're saying you haven't instantly burned all your Blackbeards? Impressive. Even everything about what class and skills and stuff you'd have if you were a servant? Oh, I'm pretty sure we had this discussion a long time ago when this FGO streaming thing was young for me. A long time ago. When we made the 5-star assassin class servant of the pizza roll. I'm sure you all remember that. 5-star assassin pizza roll. I wouldn't say you only have one for collecting. I'd say you also have one based on your doodling. You'd probably have one based on your doodling, Red Velvet. Not sure exactly what the skill would be, but probably would have one based on doodling. And maybe a skill that turns the, maybe a skill that turns the field into a forest. Eh? Opens for caster cheesecake. That's right. You also were a caster class servant as well. I recall that. I just realized how we don't have many NPs almost ready. Actually, no. We have Chloe's should be ready. It's just a skill off. And we have our proper command code thing to do Salters, Santa Salters. Ah, collecting from you keeping Blackbeard. Okay, I thought you were talking about how you would have a skill based on collecting because of your CE treasury. My king, be careful. Now it's my turn in putting this to paper. Oh, Anderson. Just randomly here with these two. Right. Grand Assassin Pizza Roll. My mistake. That was foolish of me to make that mistake. Okay. You want skills to do things based on if a servant is male or female, like summer girls have? So... let's think that. Of course. But, Akbar, so you would have... let's say it would be a charisma variant. That's certain. So a variant on charisma. Lover of Traps. A 20% buff if the to attack if servant has male. A 20% buff if a servant to attack if the servant has female traits. A 50% buff if a servant has both. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting one. Bye, Ibaraki. So Bon CE gives buffs to Gil.
But what did we determine your noble phantasm was, Red Velvet? Because I can't recall. So, it's a team-wide skill. If target has female trait, give a plus 20% buff to crit to quick cards. If target has male trait, give plus 20% buff to buster cards. If have both, give plus 30% to both. Yeah, that would work. Reality Marvel of the Force with a deer stampede. That might be it.
ちょっと疲れちゃった魔力供給お願いね
Your collecting skill, by the way, would probably be called something like Key to the King's Treasury or something along those lines, I would think. Yeah. That'd be a good name for a skill. Key to the King's Treasury. Yeah. And the Demon Lord. There's the one. Okay, so Seba and Raida. Which means we need Assassino now. So bring shooting back. And let's go. You want an NP that buffs crit star damage and NP gain. So, in other words, Akbara, your servant form would be a complete support class servant. What star would you be, though? Would you be a 4-star to match Astolfo? Or would you be less of than that, so that you don't overshine Astolfo? Oh, that's the name of Archguild. Is that really the name of his Bonsi? Honest to goodness, I had no idea of that. So maybe then Gifted Key to the Treasury would be the name of your collecting skill, Red Velvet? I could see that, maybe. Also, please don't kill Kyo. You'd be a 5-star? You would overshadow your Astolfo like that? Wow. That's shocking. Also, I did the wrong cards. Whoops. I'm gonna do a heal. Do a little heal. Make a little heal. Get healed tonight. Get healed tonight. Yes, leave Kyo alone. Kyo needs to grow stronger and stronger still. No, because you come out with the 5-star Astolfo, of course. Ah, I see. Logical. AoE NP that heals 3-turn attack and NP charge by easing Cheesecake. Right, you had a support NP too, Red Velvet. I recall that now. It does. It really does. I wish I had a cool NP like that. But I don't think we ever came up for... I don't think we came up for much of anything for if I was a servant. Or maybe we did and I just don't recall it because my memory is bad. Which is a very high possibility. Because I can have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. Indeed you are. Indeed you are. And Kyo... I can't get Kyo's NP here quickly enough. Sadness. So sad. Someone played Despacito. Because that's what you play when you are sad. Right? This should work, actually.
She just needs 2%, and she's got it. Righty. Fergus Kiwami, an experienced mid and an experienced boy. Oh, wow. Kentoki is Hang on, just a moment here. Can we talk about this? Kentoki is inexperienced. That... I really don't know what to say to that. I really don't know. I mean... maybe that explains why... part of the reason why Shootin is... you know... so thirsty for him. Maybe? Because that thirst is very, very obvious. And, you know, I ship it. But, dang. And Rama is experienced as well? Man, no wonder they haven't added Sita in yet. If Rama's experienced and they added in Sita, if you summon both of them, they'll never be able to be used, you know? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I honestly don't recall. I know Kentoki and Tama were summoned together at the end of the London Singularity, randomly for no particular reason, but I don't recall how he acted towards her. Completely and totally honest. I guess it's something I'm gonna have to look back on and see. Aw, he survived. And Rama survived that. Lovely. Whoopee up, Akabara. Interesting. That is an interesting thought. I do know that there are things that let you build your own servants. I might have to look into that a little bit more. I hadn't actually thought of doing something like that, though, Akbara. Thank you for that thought. I am going to take that into some seriously serious recommendation. Oh, he was nervous of her cleavage. I mean, looking at Tamamo, I can't really blame him, you know? I really can't blame him for being nervous. Okay, and then... well, I would really much like to get that now. And I could. Actually, you know what? Let's claim these foes here real quick. And then 400 more until we can get all the blazes. For now, though, let's pump Mash up a little bit. Also, Red Velvet, the reason Gil is currently sitting in my box is because I am not yet worthy to have him in my Chaldea, since I cannot immediately level him up to level 90. That is why he is still in the box. I have not yet unwrapped him yet. She's a 15-15! Woo! Look at that Mashu. Have you ever seen a Mashu as good as mine? I don't think so. My Mashu is best Mashu. And I'm only 9 million QP away from being able to fully max out Melt's skills. Ah! No, no, no. 1500. 1500. 1500. The FBI does not need to come by. Stay away. That was a weird glitchy sound effect. So we want... This is bronze and... Oh, no, wait. This is bronze and gold. And it is the wizard and cleric. And it is pure this. Let's go with this. Gives buffs to gills, not sure what kind yet. Probably... I'm not sure, I'm trying to think. What would be a good one there? Okay, Sumanai, and then... Caster means we need a rider. Although, you know, Wava's really nice as well. And then we can throw a rider in. Although, do we really need a rider? Probably not. Okay, that's the CE symbol. I was thinking, what? Wait, what? So put you, and then for bond purposes, you and you. And then Wava, you can get a beast that is dangerous. As Gramps, you can get the wizard and priest. Actually, switch that around a wee bit. There we go. That'll work. Team-wide 20% MP gain and evade 3 hits. Wink, wink. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, nudge. I getcha. But, in all seriousness, I am gonna have to be calling the stream here soon, because the finale of Big Brother 21 is in 8 minutes, you know. I want to catch that. Especially since I am putting some serious consideration into making an audition tape for Big Brother. Which would be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Even if it would mean being away from everybody for a very, very, very long period of time. I do. Yeah, he's got a fairly decent lock on things, I think, as well. But yeah, I am putting some serious consideration into making an audition tape for Big Brother. So hopefully if I do make it on, everybody will watch. It probably won't be as entertaining as my streams, but you know, yeah. If I get on Big Brother, oh man, that's a tall order, Akabara. Especially because it would be, and don't crucify me for saying this, even though it's the truth. Especially because that's a lie. Because MASH is best girl. Yes. Mashu is best girl. True. Though I do plan on... Well, first off, I gotta see if I can't dig out that old webcam I had. But, yeah. I do have... Oh, what's up? Bobby. 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 Is there... Oh wait, we have Waver. He's gonna get Q's thing up there. You will buy Big Brother and not let me on it if I don't say that. Wow, that's serious. That's very serious. Also, Kia, why are you in a swimsuit? It is cold outside right now. You know? But hey, Akabara, if you buy Big Brother, then that means it's likely going to be a lot, better than it has been, because production interferes far too much nowadays. So, you know, feel free. Buy Big Brother, hire some new producers. Key to the King's Law? Yeah, it's close enough. It is close enough. Nah, I think your spawn CE is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I was gonna say maybe adjust it so that it boosts Babylonian servants, since, you know, that way you can also boost Enkidu, but that would also, and Eresh, but that would also mean you'd be giving Ishtar boosts as well. So, you know, it's kind of a toss-up. Do you want to be giving Ishtar boosts? In exchange, you'd be able to give Eresh and Enkidu boosts, you know? Alright, this is probably gonna be the last run, by the by. Okay, so caster, we do want the Kento. But with good acting, so you don't know. I mean, you know, there is a fair bit of acting in it right now. Not so much that they're actors, but that production literally tells them what to say sometimes. You know? Or tells them to fake a cry. It's weird. Okay. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Like have Da Vinci's choice trait. So in other words, Cheesecake's choice, or Dear God's choice. Dear God's chosen. I like that one. Dear God's chosen. Introduces a new trait to the game, Dear God's chosen. Your bond CE will affect all those with the Dear God's chosen traits. Yeah, Dear God's chosen. I think that would be a good name for it. But that's just me. It is your bond CE, after all. Want lots of NP gains, so Astolfo is even better. Can Astolfo even get any better than he currently is? Truly. He is a very good servant. Blessed by the Dear God, see? Or Blessed by the Dear God, that, you know, that works out better than what I thought of even. So your bond CE is Blessed by the Dear God. And it's a picture of a deer hoof gently resting itself upon Gilgamesh's head. Because Gil would be the star of it. After all. You know, at this point, I'm wondering if Kentogi's ever gonna get into Super Smash Brothers, by the way. He cries out the name of the game so much. Invitation to Mahatama, Fairy Tale Welcome. You did some challenge quests that are very easy, just like last year. Awesome, guys, Stalt. And you're back just in time for me to be getting ready to actually call the stream here, because, yeah, it's, well, I mean, it is also getting close to 2 hours, 2.5 hours of playtime anyways, and that's generally how long I go. So yeah, we'll let this NPs do its work, and I guess I should begin to be giving my end of stream spiel. So, Friday, we will be continuing with these challenge restricted quests in Fate Grand Order. And yeah, we'll also probably do the actual challenge quest thing as well, because I know there is one. For now though, I have been Soulrack Dragon. I do hope that you all enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whatever way you want to see fit. If you want to check out more videos by me, you can either check out the archive on this channel, or you can go to my YouTube channel, same name, same game.
outside of all that, once more, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. And I will indeed look into that, Akabara. I will indeed.